Yes, the morning brew. Amber, are you having fun?
I am. I want to finish that hamburger, though.
I know.
It's still calling me.
A hamburger in the morning?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Why not?
Why not?
It was
It
really
goes
good.
great with coffee.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the morning brew. Our guest is a colleague of ours, Rosa Roman from New Mexicast. She is the writer, editor, camera person, host,
Yeah.
a few other titles.
Webmaster,
Yeah.
nanny, I don't know.
And her next episode comes on at 10 a.m. this morning. We're right here. You don't have to change your dial.
Yeah, hopefully they'll just stay tuned after the show
Yeah.
and see the next episode. Although today we're not going to talk about the episode coming up so much as I had a really fun event that I went to this week and participated in, and I thought I would share that with you guys.
Okay.
It's called Ignite, and if you've been in Albuquerque for any length of time, you've probably heard of it. It's Ignite New Mexico, and it's actually an event that they have all over the country. But the one that they have here, I was picked. So the way that it works, basically, let me give you a little background. You put whatever you're passionate about, you put it out there and the public votes on it. What do they want to hear about? And the talks can be anything. I mean, anything that you want to talk about. But you get 5 minutes and 20 slides in those 5 minutes, and they advance automatically. So while you're up there, if you forget what you're saying, you got to move on. They say, enlighten us, but make it quick. So the public votes on which talks they want to hear, and then they host these events. They call them their Sparks. And so that was this week, and I was chosen by the public. I'm so lucky. So yeah, I went up and I stood up on stage and did my Ignite talk.
And you got to be the first one to
I
speak.
know, I didn't expect to be
Because your
first.
topic was the coolest.
Maybe that's
Clearly.
why. I don't know why I got picked first, but I got up there. I was really grateful because I had my mom came in from Chicago, and my husband and daughters were there, and 3 of my friends came who I didn't expect. So the whole front row, I had stacked the deck, so I knew someone would cheer for
Your
me.
fan base.
Yeah, but it was great. You get up there and you talk, and my subject was living on a boat, how not to kill each other.
Which you did.
Right, so we lived on a boat for a year. And if you want to take a peek I'll show you some of the slides that I used during my Ignite. Okay, so this is when we were actually packing up everything to go live on the boat. And this was just part of the slide presentation.
Just storing everything.
Right, it was either stored, donated, or sold. We packed up everything from our home and moved onto this boat. And so my talk was about what that experience was like, and really it was I tried to use, there we are, there's my husband, we had a German Shepherd on board, our 2 daughters, and that's the boat in the background. She's called Hakuna Matata, and what I was jokingly saying on the Ignite event is that means no worries, and of course owning a boat is no worries
No,
at all.
not at all.
None whatsoever.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, there's my dad's boat.
Exactly. So yeah, it was a really fun presentation. I got up there, and it does go very quickly. You're standing up there, and hopefully you rehearse your presentation and get through it okay. But everybody did a really good job. It was really fun for me to talk about our time living on a boat, because of course it's one of my favorite subjects, and I got to go through all the old pictures and put together those slides that you saw. So it was really cool. There was a wide range of subjects. Someone talked about ostrich farming and how that could help solve a lot of the environmental problems in a lot of areas. There were a lot of talks on education and I think the main theme is innovation and how to find a new way of looking at something. So it was really fun.
You must have learned so much about purging and only
gosh.
using, you really don't need a lot in life, right?
Well, and that was actually, of my top 5 things, the very first one was let it go, kind of like the Frozen song.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Larry's
you have
favorite
to let
song.
it go.
Yes.
And you have to let go of the stuff that you don't need, but you also have to let go of things that bother you, because when you're living in close quarters with your family, you really have to be careful to not let things fester, don't let things get to you, because there were dangerous situations, and if you're screaming at each other or angry about something, you can't navigate the waters safely. And so yeah, we learned a lot about.
That makes sense.
You can only put so much on a boat before it sinks, so you had to get rid of everything. And for my husband, that was easy because he loves to get rid of stuff. But for me, it was a little harder. I had to part with some of my favorite things that I brought to the boat, and then they didn't fit. So I had to get rid of a lot of stuff.
Where were you?
So we bought the boat in Fort Lauderdale and sailed up and down the coast until I got my sea legs and knew what I was doing. And then we sailed across to the Bahamas, and we discovered islands where there were no people. We spent Halloween on an island called, this is it, well, that's Tahiti Beach in Hopetown, and then the other one, the bigger picture, is called Powell Key, I think it was. And it's basically literally no other people there.
What an adventure.
I know, it was really cool.
And this really, this is so great for the children.
Yeah, we hope to do it again. The reason we moved off the boat was little Samuel came along, and it was a high-risk pregnancy, so we needed better medical care than you would find on an island with no people. So we came back to New Mexico because of that. But I hope now that he's 3, maybe in a year or 2, we're going to probably do it again.
Good for you.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
really
It was such an
exciting.
experience, and we really learned a lot about communicating. And I actually think it made me a better parent and a better partner
Very
to my
interesting.
husband. So.
You have such an adventurous spirit.
Thanks.
Yeah,
yes.
she does. All these adventures she brings
Yeah.
to us.
It was a lot of fun.
There are days I want to be Rosalinda, you know.
I
just
Well, you can
the-
come with us on our adventures. We'll tell you what
She does
port
all
we're
the
at.
heart work. She does all the, you
Yeah,
know.
it's amazing.
Well,
We
it's
just get to enjoy the, you know, the effects of all your hard
thank
work.
you for
Watch
having me on.
Rosalinda's program, New Mexicast, here on this channel. It's on at 10 this morning, and you're a delight. So
Thanks. I
glad
love
you're
coming
here.
on and
Thank
talking
you.
with you guys.
Rosalinda Roman, everybody. We'll be back after this.